So we are at the park where Stokely Carmichael gave a speech that first invoked Black Power as a concept.
So when you think about this experience of traveling with people that are, either 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years older than you, what's one thing that you'll kind of take away from this that maybe you hadn't thought about in terms of interacting with people a little bit older than you on a regular basis? Let's say maybe just each of you give a 30-second answer to that and say your name, because this is for the world famous 21 Progress video log. So Laura, you want to go first?
I'm Laura, and I'm a senior at the University of Washington, Seattle. And one thing for me is just being able to talk to the community members, the older ones. And one thing that has stood out to me throughout the whole thing is how they always say that they're learning so much from us. I usually think that I'm going to learn so much from my elders. They're the people I'm going to look up to, who I'm going to follow kind of their path and their experiences. But they always say that they've learned so much from us, and that's really something that is like surprising to me, I guess, but also really makes me feel really good that we can be teaching them. And I think that's really important, just the youth to be teaching these old generations.
Very cool.
I'm Kira, and I'm a student at the University of Washington. I'm a senior also. And what has stood out to me is, with each youth, they're youth, it's not, but with each person, community member that I've met, we always end up talking about something really deep, and we always find like some sort of connection toward each other. So I guess just the really deep connections that I formed and the advice that they've given me, but also like the advice that I can give them, I've found has been surprising, that I wouldn't think would happen. I wouldn't think it would happen so quickly, but it did, and it was amazing.
Cool.
Hi, I'm Alice, but I'm a senior at UW. And for me, I think what I've really gained from this experience is we have individuals ranging from teenagers to upwards of 70. And with that comes a wealth of knowledge, but also depth in the difference in way we look at different situations. So the way I look at something may be different than the way somebody older or younger looks at it. And that was actually brought to my attention at one point where I said traveling to the South without fear of danger, bodily harm. And somebody later just brought up to me that they'll never be able to travel to the South without that fear. And so that was something that was really eye-opening to me, as I had made that assumption for a group without really considering the fact that we don't see everything the same way. And so we're gaining knowledge from each other, but we're gaining perspective and insight in a way that you wouldn't with just your age group.
Yeah. Thanks, Alice.
I'm Marissa, I'm Programs Director at 21 Progress. I just love that. I think once you get to a common ground with folks and you realize that there are a lot of similarities and there are a lot of things that you can learn from each other, people naturally just step back and let other folks lead, or they step up and lead when they're called to do so. And so I just really love that about it.
Cool. Thank you.
I'm Natalie Martus. I'm an instructor at Bellevue College. And as someone who's kind of in between generations, I think to reiterate what's been said, I've always seen those who have done the work ahead of me very indebted, and so you see these things in these kind of like large categories of stories, but like to actually hear it from them, what they've lived, I think it just adds depth to our own work and lives. So again, I feel very grateful for that. And then again, I have a lot of hope because I'm continually used by our younger generation that's on the bus with us, and so it makes me very proud and excited for the work they're already doing.
Great. So here we are in Greenwood, Mississippi. That sound you've been hearing in the background the whole time has been a swing over here that's been going back and forth, a little squeaky. So good. See you later. You guys want to all say goodbye?
Bye.